we're going to be reviewing the Excel environmental site. Great site. I like it. It's just, it needs to be a little bit clear. Let's go ahead and refresh. As soon as I arrive at the page, I see Excel and I read all of this environmental systems and I'm reading, and then all of a sudden it changes. Rats can affect homes or businesses anytime we can eradicate them. Oh, it changes. The slider is a good idea, but it probably needs to be slowed down and be a little bit clear about what you do. Like, I don't know what you do until I'm forced to literally read the menu or go all the way down here and read. Now, this is at 1400 by 800, and this is probably on average of what people see on their monitor size. Yes, the phone number is up here, but it's almost camouflaged into everything else. So, really, the problem of your homepage is that there's no clear call to action. Nothing stands out more than something else. Like, the phone number should be the call to action, but it's camouflaged into everything else. And that it's hard to really understand exactly what you do. Like, so if I wanted pest control at my house, can I get it? Or are you only commercial? Yes, that's the difference between these two. I understand that, but it's going to take me a minute to really think about that before I actually click these two. Before I go into detail of the rest of your pages, let's take a look at some examples. I put some stuff into Google and I found some of your competitors. So let's take a look at this one. Edinburgh Pest Control. As soon as I arrive there, I know exactly what they do. Even though they have some rotating images and stuff, they have their unique value proposition in their title of their page. Now, I'm not saying that you need to necessarily have that, but it should say local pest control professionals and have show a clear call to action to get them to do that. That's their call to action. It's very, very clear compared to yours. Like right here, calls for a free quotation. I don't know what I'm calling for. I need to really dig into your unique value proposition to understand what you do. And then you don't, as you scroll down, all of this stuff is kind of all stacked together. It's not really, one doesn't differentiate from the other. So it should basically be forcing me to tell me why I should actually call. And that's why I brought up this example, is because this example, the design isn't very good, but it is clear on what you want them to do. They're also listing out all their different the locations. They're not forcing you, like you, to go down here and say, okay, I have to wait for it to come all the way through. Let me go back to them. I'm not waiting to go all the way through to click on this button to find the local office. So the goal here would be to make the phone number bigger and clearer, have it as a different color, maybe in black or red, something that clearly differentiates from everything else, and then having a link to find out where your locations are or how to get people to find out about you. Let's take a look at another example. This one, I didn't necessarily like the design either, but it is clear. Environmental pest control services, 24-hour service. These are all values. These are all value propositions. Pest control specialists. Even though the design isn't very good, it's almost clearer than yours. Difference. Okay, here's yours. We have commercial and residential professional across the country. Okay, what country? Scotland. Okay, I understand that, but there's no connection. I'm taking a little bit to really understand, to digest into your content. Moving forward, Scottish Pet Control Services. You see the trend here? That a lot of these guys, they don't anticipate that they know what the viewer is going to understand. This isn't a great design at all, but it's clear on what they do. Moving on, another example, pest control. They're also not only giving you some clear phone numbers and that, but I hate the video. But what I did like is that they're differentiating the different phone numbers up here. That is great, and also having some type of guarantee. So what can you get people to get them to call? Give them some type of special offer. Another confusing design on this one, But what I really like, when you land here and you refresh, you get this nice picture of the team. They're not working. It doesn't look like stock photography. It looks like you're going to get amazing service from this team. And the images, they don't have text on there for you to be forced to read it to get to it. All they're doing is showing credibility of the service. And it's they have the phone numbers. This is all way too hidden up here, but I really like this. Call for free rapid response, and then the phone number. That's pretty clear to me. Emergency service 8 to 10, 7 days a week. Pest control. They got a lot going on, and the design isn't necessarily very good, but it's pretty clear on that they are a reliable company, and they're going to offer me great service. Now, another way to get people into your site is when they Google you, ensure that you're listed right here. Ensure that you're in Google Maps. You need to be inside of Google Maps. So, and the reason why that these two guys are showing up there is because of these reviews. You want to have every single one of your customers create a review for you on Google Plus, Google Maps, and also Yelp. Any local services possible that you can get to do this, you want to definitely do that. Actually, I don't even know if Yelp is in Scotland or not, but excuse me if it's not. But you get the idea. You definitely want to be showing up in here because this is going to be around forever. You get people to put those reviews in there, and you're really going to make a difference. Another thing you can do is, as you're going through here, is have, whether it's in your blog or it's in the residential service, you need testimonials. Get testimonial videos of a whole bunch of customers. Because right now there's really no credibility. What's going to make me call you versus those other guys that we just looked at? As I go through here and I look at a lot of this stuff, everything is just kind of, there's nothing different weighted. I understand that it's clean and it's nice and easy to read, but there's nothing that's going to say pest control for seagulls. That's fine, but what's the incentive to get me to actually go there? You need to either offer a coupon or a way for them to get more in touch with you. The ability to subscribe and get more services. Because this form right here, I imagine that not that many people are filling it out because I don't know if it is that user friendly. This form right here, I don't know if it is that user friendly. Your name, your email, phone number, brief message, SM. That whole thing right there definitely could be fixed and improved. Lastly, I think your blog in general, you need to provide some really great value here. If you want people to really read this stuff, you're not creating a blog just for anyone. You're creating it for your exact target audience. Yes, bed bugs are tougher than you think. This is all great, but what value is it providing to me? Like within this text, you should be creating a call to action. If you do experience bed bugs infections, we invite you to contact a pest control professional. So I click on pest control professional and I'm taking to this page, bed bug control. There's nothing really that says what for me to do. It's over here, call for a free quote, but it's not tied together. You need to make a little bit of a personal touch to get people to really call you so you can get more appointments. I hope this is helpful. Take care.